Hey, it's John Mark, and I was reading First Peter last night. First Peter, it's kind of like a letter to new Christians, a letter to people who just need a good track to be on as Christians. Kind of addressed us and said that we should love like our life depends on it. What does that really mean? Let me paint a picture for you of what I think he was talking about. Look at one of these horror movies that you've probably recently watched that are popular. Where let's say you're the main character and you're running away from the evil monster or villain, and you're running with all you've got. You're doing everything you can. You're throwing what you can to separate yourself from that evil. That you're frantically searching for any kind of weapon or defense, just scurrying to get out of there. No matter how powerful the evil may seem, giving up is certainly not the solution. So love like your life depends on it. See, the evil in your life is the selfishness to not do what Christ is calling you to do. See, Christ did the ultimate thing. He made the ultimate sacrifice. He went to the cross. Not only was he tortured and killed, which everybody knows, but he took on the sin of the world, and that it pleased Yahweh to crush him. That's what the Old Testament would say. He took on the wrath of God. So how I'm going to apply this is that the monster we're running from is our evil selfishness. Living in the richest, most luxurious, most powerful country in the world means that our stumbling block will be where our values lie. That our pursuit of wealth and power is what becomes our main chief stumbling block. It's something we've created, and now it's our idolatry. I'm not saying that the pursuit of success is wrong or inherently wrong. I'm saying that success without God is impossible, and that all the glory should go to God. If you put the pursuit of wealth or the pursuit of even time with your family, or the pursuit of any kind of success, anything you can make above God, and if you look at your achievements and say, this was me, then you're ignoring God who gave it to you. See, everything belongs to God. He created it. He gave it to you. He has sovereignty, and He gave you power over what you have power over. He's called you to use these things to serve Him. When he was first getting his followers, the first two brothers, he led them to drop their nets and leave their father in a boat. They were fishermen, and just walk away and follow him. A rich man came to him once and said, "How do I find the kingdom of heaven?" He said, "Well, okay, follow all the commandments." And the man said, "That I have since birth." Of course he hadn't. No one can follow a perfect moral law. But what Jesus was getting at, and what he said next, is, okay, sell everything you own, give it to the poor, and follow me. And the man couldn't do it. You see, his heart wasn't abandoned for God. You can want to follow Christ as much as you want, but if you're not following His commandments, you're not following Him at all. It's one thing to want to, it's another thing to do it. So I'm not calling you to live a life of destitution. I'm not saying that owning things is bad. God gave you those things. He put you in your place of power. Give the glory to Him, and then use the instruments He's given you to serve Him. If you've got a truck, go and serve others with it. In your spare time, or anytime you get a break, if there's someone you can help with that truck, you help them. If you own a house, house people in it. There's traveling preachers that need places to stay. There's missionaries on furlough. There are so many ways you can use it. You can have a Bible study in your house. Do anything you can to serve the Lord with it. When you're fixing your house, find Christians who need work and give them the work to fix it. When you're doing all of these things, anything you do, in all your ways acknowledge God, and He'll direct your path. He'll as you become a good steward of what God's given you, He'll give you more. Jesus talked many times about the servants who were given something, and when they increased it, God gave them more and honored them and blessed them. But when they just kept it for themselves, He took it away, and He punished them. Where does your heart lie? Are you in love with yourself? Are you in love with that monster who's chasing you? Are you loving God?